So what's your name and where do you live?
My name is Chris and I live in the UK in a village just north of a town called Hertford, which is about 20 miles north of London.
Now you've successfully completed steps 1, 2, 3 and 4 of your 7-step journey. You're currently on step 5. So you're over halfway to having a completely clutter-free home. How have you managed to get through the bad days and the tough weeks that we all have, which I'm sure you've had as well on your journey, and when in the past you would probably have given up? How have you managed to get through those bad days and tough weeks?
I think it's not doing it on my own, you know, having support from you and from social gatherings, and also having a proper program to follow, you know, a plan, not just doing it kind of randomly and haphazardly. And if I've had a bad week, it's kind of thinking, well, it's not the end of the world, I can get back on track. Maybe I can't do a full 5 days, but I'll just do what I can just to keep the momentum going, and that's helped.
So what's one thing you're looking forward to being able to do or to do more of when you've cleared all your clutter?
Hobbies, I guess. Crafting, sewing. I want to make some photograph books, you know, with all my photographs. Yeah, and having family to stay.
Great. So you cleared 3 rooms and areas of your home so far. Can you tell us what the 3 rooms or areas are that you've cleared, and how many years you've been trying to clear them, and how long each took you to clear, if we work out how long for each year that they've been cluttered?
Well, I started with my hall cupboard. Because it's the first thing you see when you come in the house, and I knew it would make a big difference if I cleared it. So, but it had quite a lot of paperwork in it. It had been cluttered for 4 years. I think, I can't remember if it took me 8 hours or 10 hours. I can't remember if I had to repeat a week for that one. I think maybe I did. So that, well, if it was 8 hours, that would be half an hour for each year that it had been cluttered. The second area I did was a sort of dressing area, which had been cluttered for 10 years. And it took me 6 hours to clear that. So that's 1 2/3 of an hour for each year. And the third one was my utility room, or laundry room, I think the Americans call it. And that had been cluttered for 3 years, and I cleared it in 6 hours. So that's half an hour for each year.
Wow. So were you surprised at how quickly you were able to clear them, given how long they've actually been cluttered? Were you expecting them to be cleared as quickly as that?
No, that one was surprised, yeah.
So compared to how you tried to declutter before you started your journey, what do you think's made the biggest difference to the speed at which you're clearing your rooms and areas?
It's having the tools, knowing how to sort things, having the categories of sorting, that it's not just keep, chuck or charity, but having the not sure. I'm really getting into that now, because I'm finding it's things don't stay in the not sure very long, and it's a kind of halfway house. If I can't quite let go of something, put it in the not sure, and then after I've looked at it again a couple of times, it usually goes into the letting go. So that's been quite encouraging. That's just a recent thing.
Fantastic. So what are you most proud of achieving while you've been on your journey?
Not giving up, definitely. That's the big one, yeah. I would always have given up before. And also just devoting the time that's needed, being more disciplined. That's been a real surprise to me, because I never thought that I had any self-discipline at all. But following this program has sort of made me feel more disciplined and more in control of things, I guess.
Great. So what advice would you give anyone who's looking for help with their clutter?
Well, if you can, if you have the 2 hours a day for 5 days a week, if you can find that time. At first, I wasn't sure if I would be able to, but there is a bit of flexibility in that. And sometimes, rather than having a 2-hour slot, I do 2 1-hour slots. Then I would recommend the journey, definitely.
Great. Thanks very much.